Embarking on a weight loss journey can be a stressful and difficult experience. Well, I'm here at Belle Medical to talk about their transformative solutions on how to ease that process. I'm joined by Belle Medical President Wendy Edmonds. Wendy, thank you for having us today.
Thank you for being here.
Well, let's dive in and talk about what people can expect when they come to Belle Medical.
Okay, Belle Medical is passionate about giving people solutions to their bodies, insecurities, trying to help them lose fat, stubborn fat. Really, honestly, it's a space where we find a lot of people come, they've tried everything, and we're an awesome solution to helping them reach their goals.
Now, you have a lot of different methods that you use, specifically targeting those really tough fat areas, but you also have some alternative methods as well, and also an overall weight loss concept, right? Talk to us about that.
So first, we have a procedure that goes and targets stubborn fat, hormonal stubborn areas of the body that most people come in and say, I've dieted, I've exercised, I've tried everything, and I cannot lose these areas. They're just areas that most of us have that we've been insecure about probably most of our lives, even at our very best. We go in and we target that, but we do it gently. We do it in a different method. It's in an environment that is the best environment to be able to actually remove stubborn fat and have it be gone permanently. So that's one solution, and an amazing one. In that process of removing fat, we also sculpt the body. So you're just able to get some incredible things happening for your body.
So you talked about different procedures. Let's dive in a little bit more because you also offer injections.
We do. We have found that we offer Semaglutide. It is a weight loss injection. It's an incredible thing. Our patients are finding they're seeing excellent results from this simple injection weekly. It helps you feel fuller, faster, and longer, and it allows the body to use fat for energy, which is exactly what we want that fat to do, so it doesn't store. And honestly, what we're seeing in studies is people are losing 15% of their body fat, and that's 24 to 36 pounds in a matter of a year, so that's pretty incredible results. So you pair that, so you've got a weight loss injection that is an overall weight loss solution, and then you pair that with then going in and fine-tuning and removing fat in areas that really don't respond, very well in general. You've got two great solutions to permanent results in your body.
Now, how can someone, if they're interested to, really start their weight loss journey and they come to you guys, how are they deciding with you all, like, okay, what is the path I need to take and which route do I go here?
We really pride ourselves in being an environment that is low pressure. It's a conversation, simply like what we're having today, where we can just really understand your needs and how to match what we offer to that. So we really just encourage a conversation. It could be that you want to start with the semaglutide injection and just see where your body goes, or you want to start with the procedure and then go into the injection later. It's just a lot of, those two are very powerful solutions for permanent results. And so I think you just start with a conversation.
Now at Belle Medical, you guys are helping everyone. So let's talk about the patients that you guys help.
Why Belle is so fun is we create a culture where it is for everyone. Everyone has a concern with their body, and the biggest concern is health. And so when you're working with fat that won't go away, or emotional health where you're just not loving what you see in the mirror, we have found that we are a solution to everyone with those concerns. We all have bodies and they're hard, right? No matter what we do, sometimes they do not give us what we want. And so I think just sitting down, having a conversation, we can show you the solutions that we have and see if it makes sense to you.
Now, sometimes when someone's starting their journey, it's already sort of difficult to get to that space. You're dealing with internal struggles,
right.
External struggles. When it comes to the procedures and what they're going to choose, cost can kind of go into that too.
Right.
What solutions do you have there? Because we're talking about the body solutions, but you guys have some payment options as well.
No, we do, and we consider that because we want it to be a match for everyone. We have in-house financing, 18 months interest-free. It is not a hard hit to your credit. So we really do have solutions. When you sit down and have that conversation, our treatment coordinator here, her name is Terry, she will really sit down and try to make it make sense for you in any way it can.
Now, along with those payment options, you also have a promotion going on this month.
This month we do. We get to celebrate our birthday every year. We are now going on 7 years as Belle Medical.
Congrats.
Thank you. And in doing that, then we are offering 60% off a side of the body. And so that's a really, really great birthday present for anybody that wants to come in, have a conversation, utilize that promotion, and just really get to see if it's a fit for you.
Well, thank you so much for sitting down with us today, Wendy.
Thank you, Jessica.
To take advantage of the promotion happening this month,